Hello, Rick187 and welcome back to Grand Tactician, the Civil War, as we continue to follow the career of Jebediah Leslie, our brave, bold and dashing Confederate cavalryman. As we're heading into the end of 1862, things not looking great for the Confederacy. We're doing what we can to keep the Southern dream alive, and we've come back on a few victories of late, although they've been victories secured at a heavy loss of Confederate life, so nothing which can be continued. In terms of our immediate concerns, we're obviously still trying to move up and up in the world. Here we are, we're still a Brigadier General working directly under Lee. We have put in for promotion to Major General, it has not come through yet, and we would like to move up from essentially Brigade Commander up to Division Commander as our next goal. And I talked about this because what I didn't want to do was jump over, and we can replace Portfield right now if we wanted to. We could take over his division and we'd control all the kind of, 14,000 men that Portfield had. But I don't want to leave all my brave and bold cavalrymen behind, so we've done a great job of building up the experience, and we wanted a cavalry focused playthrough. But it was very good advice come through saying, hey, why don't you just transfer the units you've got into the unit you want to take over. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to take all our Maryland cavalrymen, and we're going to request a transfer under Portfield. Whoop, just like that. And there you go. We're now reporting to Brigadier General George A. Portfield, who's actually not that good at his job, but fair enough. The one downside is you'll now see we can no longer afford to take his command. Why is that? Well, the prestige cost has increased from 2.6 thousand to 3.1 thousand because his force has just got a lot bigger because we've added 5,000 cavalry to it. So we are going to need a little bit more work before we can replace Porterfield. And then once we have his command, I'll probably try and tweak a few things and make, maybe under Jackson here, we could do another cavalry corps. He's got a couple units already. I'll probably keep a couple of infantry, but we'll probably want to reshape this division if we get the chance. Good thing to do over winter quarters if we can get promotion for them. So how are we going to do that? Well, there's two ways we can do it. First and foremost, we're going to go into our actions, and we're going to throw another party, which will get us 250 prestige. And if we do that twice, we will have enough to secure the job. And then hopefully, ideally, we can get ourselves into another scrap. Now, Portfield is in the same location as Lee, so we're all hanging out here around Amelia Courthouse, and we have not seen any orders come in yet. Richmond looks unoccupied at the minute. Oh, and a victory, excellent. We've got a chunk of beleaguered forces down around here, but finally we seem to have pushed some of the Federals back. Just before we go on, actually, let's have a quick squiz at the overall strategic situation. It's not as terrible as it actually feels from a perspective of how little terrain we now control. Morale is not great, but not terrible. So 77 to 67, and actually 20 of the loss of our morale comes from having lost Richmond. So taking that back would actually put us ahead of Union. National support's okay. Morale's even Stevens. Men fielded is a concern, but I think it's just kind of par for the course as Confederates. We're just gonna have to see what we can do about that. Battles 1's pretty even, Cowsey's all pretty even, slightly against us, unfortunately. But we're certainly not in any position we're about to suddenly collapse. So that's positive. So a fight back is definitely possible. What we really need to do is attack some of these more isolated Federal units and just kind of cut up their army a little bit. There's another battle going on there. New Kent Courthouse. Ooh, this one does not look so good. 27,000 Federals. I think this could be another loss for... Oh no, wrong around. Ha! I can't read what's on front of my screen. 27,000 Confederates against 10,000 Federals. That's exactly what we need. Here's another victory. Beautiful. Oh, we've now reached a new chapter. For those of you familiar with the game will know, I'm just going to skip through the cutscene there. But yeah, it's divided into various chapters. If you look at your... which one do I want to go into? Policies? Policies, you see. The game's divided into certain chapters, and that limits which policies you can take. So we've just entered 3, or is it just... Yeah, it must be 3 we're just entering a war so terrible. Not that I can control any of those, because I'm a mere cavalryman. Okay. Oh, people moving out. You gonna go Richmond? Unknown unit. What? Sorry, helps if I find the right place. It's us. No, are we not down here? Where am I? Where am I? What I'm doing? Yeah, I'm down here. Oh, so I think we're engaging a 2nd Division and an unknown unit. I wonder if they're in and about Richmond. Apparently have 12,000 men and 3 guns. Oh, it's here. It's the 1st Division right here. Okay, so we don't really outnumber them. Yeah, and Portfield isn't going to turn up until a day later. It's a tricky engagement. Right, we'll jump into play battle, see what it looks like. I don't know if I'll get to spawn at the start, because theoretically I don't turn up for 24 hours, but we saw at that previous engagement, we were on the map from the start, so we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay, so we are assaulting the Union positions. They hold a couple of objectives down here on near Jordan's Ridge. We've got a small Confederate force, a very small Confederate force over here on the west, and we have indeed appeared at the start of battle on the main road with the main Confederate force. So let's see what the orders are. Just take the objective. Fair enough. No nuance to these orders. Perhaps now they are going to get some reinforced 10,000 men coming after a day. Currently, it's okay. We're not going to get to fight today. Fine. This is going to be an advance into position, and we'll start the engagement tomorrow. Do we want to come? We're going to come at them. We probably want to maybe try and come push through these woods down towards Wheeler's Crossroads. So maybe if we set ourselves up there, that will be ideal. So if we get ourselves into something like this position to kick things off. Groovy. All right. I will. I was going to say March, but I think we'll get there pretty quickly. Although I'm going to want to wait for the rest of the Confederate forces to also get into a reasonable position. Maybe we can do a little bit of scouting as to what the Federals are up to. Now this is actually a really good opportunity for us to get the 400 prestige, which we were after, provided this isn't a horrific Confederate defeat. We may need to spend some prestige to take control of a few infantry brigades as we've done previously, just to help out nudging ourselves towards that victory. That's right, I'll form up and I'll bring you back when we're actually in a position to take off, and it may well be tomorrow that we come back actually. And in fact, darkness came and went before we even got into position, so we are now redeploying on the morning of a 2nd day. So we can forward deploy to the edge of this line. We were actually way back here when dusk fell. And I think again we'll just kind of push through the woods. Now interestingly, Colonel Hood here has managed to somehow sneak through the enemy lines. So we can see very disposition around this area. So about 5,000 Federals we've got lined up near Walker's Crossroad, presumably, or Wheeler's Crossroad I should say. No particular defensive arrangement there. There's a fence, but we're not using it. And also we've got our Confederate forces coming here. So I'm going to keep kind of advancing this way through the forest. What we may end up having to do is actually, and it depends if they respond to our Confederate advance, but if we've got Confederate infantry moving down this road, if the Union come out to meet them, try and offer a kind of a flank through these woods and then into their flank. Otherwise we'll just have to wait and see a little bit on how the battle develops. We don't want to go charging headlong in. Oh, good job. How did you guys get so far forward? I wasn't allowed to deploy there. Sweet, okay. It's a reasonably advanced Confederate line. We shall also advance. Huzzah! Are you in reasonable battle order? It's okay. One is hopeful you won't tire yourself out too badly. Now, I'm expecting a whole bunch more Federals to appear from the east here. So we've got to watch out. Oh, we've got... Well, maybe they're already here. Hard to tell. Maybe they're already in the map. Because, of course, we did get to appear early. Oh, they're now moving out. Are they responding to this small force over here? Okay. I don't know how quickly I can respond to that, to be honest. Mr. Porterfield, sir. Okay. This provides an excellent opportunity. I want to come down here. We're going to push in on this little point. These guys are probably going to be in a chunk of trouble. We'll do what we can. But I think if we can kind of try and hit their line here and roll it up, that'll put us in the best position for causing some serious casualties on this Federal force. Although my boys aren't the quickest through the woods. I'm going to drop down to 2 speed, just to help out with some of the AI checks, etc, etc. Which means it's going to take a while to get in position, so I'll just put a cut and I'll come back when the lads have arrived. Alright, so it's 8:30 in the morning. The first of my troops are just about getting in towards a kind of contact zone. This end is actually already crumpling from the Federal before we got here. So we're going to come all the way in behind. We're already here. And try and get engaged and see if we can help break them. Try and get a nice early retreat. It's taking a wee bit of time for these guys to sort themselves out. Oh, really struggling with the fence. Every cavalryman's worst nightmare. For some reason also Leslie himself, or myself, taking a pleasant stroll to get in position, but we'll manage. This is good. Okay, we've got the first guys in. Let's dismount. You guys can also dismount. Once you get to dismount, it's good. You're going to move into this position. Advance. You guys are going to move into this position. Advance. You dismounted. I will spread them all out into their loose formation as well. Please engage this enemy. They're all going to break before I get a chance to get involved here. No good. I need to proceed. Let's slow things down to actual base speed. You gents still on your horses. Get off your horses. Okay, they broke, and I got some points for it. Probably undeserved. Okay, let's keep pressure up. Who've we got? Leslie's on his way. I probably don't need all of you dismounted. Right, if you would mount up, we'll swing you around the rear. Hello! Let's get involved. Right, we are taking fire, so how about we go to our loose formation? We're going to work on the first enemy. Maryland? Could be. Right up, Leslie, your troops all down here. Come on, shift it. You guys need to mount up. You're out of position now, and we'll swing you around. We'll just try and keep this pressure on. It's not too much threatening us as we push. We don't want to, but the risk here is that we massively outrun the infantry. We'll take on the 12th. We'll take on the Weasel Hyans. Let's get you in this order. You need to take on them as well. A quick battle actually suits us quite well, because we do struggle a little bit from ammunition. Do that. Oh, don't do that either. Okay, so that already go through. Quick pause. You. You shoot him. Good. Leslie, hit the ult. You come down here. Right. Let's have you swing up onto this hill. We could even do some cold steel at some point. You guys need to come in this way as well. Are you mounted? You're mounted up. Swing yourselves around here. They've broken. The Highlands will be soon to follow, I'm sure. Good to get you guys down here because just even from some increased casualties, get yourself to the front, man. Okay, this is definitely going in our favour. How's the casualties looking? Why have we taken so many casualties? That is insane. 2,244. Where and why and how? I'm going to get you, I think, to do a little bit of harassing some broken units. You guys on off your horses. Let's engage them. Roll this. Keep the casualties down if we can. Guys doing a good job against that unit. They'll break soon. We've got a couple more of our regiments flowing around. Continue to go back. Good stuff. We'll try and see if we can wrap around here. You keep on moving. Let's head you out here. I'd like to inflict some more casualties upon the Federals. Again, we can't keep bleeding men like this. I'm shocked by how many we've lost thus far. Of course, not all from my own personal command. Guys, in this order, you are? Yeah, okay. Okay, they've broken, that's good. I'll leave you where you are. Taking a bit of a battering there. Yeah, there's not many men left in your little unit. Slowly moving out. Yeah, we're at 3k. Pretty darn good. Only 100 more will be grand. Okay, do you know what? Let's put you on to charge. And let's go just rack up some of my casualty numbers here. Right, why don't you just charge those books since they're right here. We'll get some big prestige, inflict some casualties, all really well. There we go, get in there. Chasing down some broken men, how glorious. Look at the prestige go. Excellent. Awesome. I mean, we could, to be honest, keep that. Why don't you actually come out here and keep harrying them? You boys, I'm going to turn north to help over here. We're facing a fair pocket. Once these guys break with our own infantry, we'll follow up. You guys can't get along that river bed as well. You guys doing okay? These guys should be bleeding quite heavily, which is nice to see. You're chasing down those men. Beautiful. Why don't you chase down those guys? How about them? Also does, yes, very much kind of farming prestige and things, but does also stop them reforming. Yeah, I think you just need to fall back. I may need to reconstitute this unit. Okay, keep up the fight. You guys are doing well. More lambs to the slaughter for you. Okay, they've broken. Beautiful. You guys, sword? Yeah, still only stable. Again, let the infantry come forward a little bit here. Let's actually pull you guys out over to. Let's pull you back over here actually. because I know you. Otherwise, you'll happily just walk along here and get shot. Okay, good job. You brought out another unit. How's your little chase groups doing? You're still pretty fit and healthy, so go charge those boys. How's the Requiem doing here? Oh, you found someone who's willing to stand against you. Can't have that. Let's see if we can run them down. Now, we can't have them operating out here on their own for too long. They will break, but this is actually quite good forcing these guys off the map. Because otherwise, I say they would rally and come back to the fight, and more than come back to the fight, we also convince other people to keep fighting for longer. Come on, boys, give them the cold steel. These have already broken once, and we're charging 450 of them. So we outnumber them. Stop for some reason, keep going. Come on, actually get into melee, please. There we go. And they break. Beautiful. Okay. I think it's time to close this off. You've done well. Let's bring you back over to say here. You chaps were resting. Who's coming out? I think it was you. I'm not sure you can get out here in time before they all break. Glorious sight, boys in blue running for their lives. Right, let's get you forward. Yeah, you're on your way. Tempted to go for a full-on charge here. Probably a little bit ambitious. I'm feeling positive. Let's do it. This is where it all goes wrong. But I feel like they all might just break because their morale's pretty terrible. Good gun. Okay, you know what? Just keep it rolling. They can't stand. There's another one broken. And another one broken. We just put 3 units on the trot. Lieutenant Colonel James, sir. You are going in dispatches. Alright. I've not been paying attention. There's a whole bunch of Federals up here. I guess this is a reinforcement, so you've turned up. How's casualties looking now? Please tell me we're doing better. No. I don't know how we're taking so many casualties. Now, not necessarily with our own units here, but still. Oof. We are being mowed down. Okay, this seems to have gone pretty exceptionally well. These guys are all well and truly broken. I think really we just want to come up and help break. Just break the rest of these guys. And end the battle, rather than go chasing down what's left over here. Let's take our gentlemen here who aren't feeling great about life. We can send them to secure Jordan's Ridge. Change this opposite. So I'm going to take our whole brigade and come over to this position. Someone's not mounted. Let's make sure we're all... Everyone is mounted, and then we'll come over this way. I suspect it won't work. I'll still have to issue some specific unit orders, but I'll do that. And then now that I have that in place, I shall take Mr. Jones here and tell you to go secure Jordan's Ridge. Good man. You gents should mount up. It's hard to see. I look like you're not on horses. You're not on horses. Okay. Oh, I think maybe everyone got off their horses, which is not what I'd really wanted. That should be everyone back up mounted. quite. Heading out to help crush these last remnants of Federal fools. Ooh, hello. There will be some nice pickings for a cavalry unit. Alright. This is going exceptionally well. Well, apart from the fact that the losses are horrendous. There's really not many boys in blue left on the field. Now we'll have to watch out for these guys rallying. That's better. You still haven't got the order to turn around. Do you know what? Never mind. Let's just get engaged. You might break, I think, through losses, but as ever, that's a risk I'm willing to take. Good, good, good. Not so good. Struggling to cross the stream here. And yeah, I'm very much tempted to grab at least one of my units and try and send them on a bit of a longer journey. To try and get that. Who can we go? You, good sir. I think we just want to kind of put a lot of pressure on them as quick as we can. Because they're already pretty shaky. Let's just go engage them. You also engage them. Pick them off one at a time. To try and stop them from withdrawing. You know what, I think we can probably make them break with a charge here. Because they are not supported by other units. I'm going to let you switch fire over to them. A little bit of micro here to make sure we actually engage in melee. Maybe it once, twice, thrice, come on. We're inflicting a lot of casualties, but for some reason we're not actually making the charge. There you go. And you should, I think, break. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, a few more Federals hiding out in the hills here. You're feeling okay, so when you go pick off the baggage trains there. You'd come and support the central position. And this is where I'm at risk of overextending myself because none of the other Confederate forces come and support me. I don't know those numbers. I don't even know where the Confederates are dying. Fortunately, they are dying and dying in droves. Oh, I'd really like you to come around just to threaten the flank, actually. and stalking shot would be ideal. Where is Leslie? You're here, sir. Yep, front and centre, close to your men. Yeah, you can just charge in here. Yeah, I'll probably just swing down to this cavalry unit. A lot overextended and having a bad day. Although this is always risky, because for whatever reason, melee against cannons often goes awry. Okay, but they've broken glorious. But now they've formed up lines. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is en masse, I'm going to put back slightly. Okay, we're in a good place. We just need to support other forces rather than going purely ourselves here. And they've got left in the field. And theoretically, they've still got like many thousands of troops. Yeah, the guns are working, the infantry not so much. They're thinking about coming back from a fight. What are we actually up against here? 600 men, 1,000 there, 600 there, 600 there. It's not much remotely. Okay. Oh, well, there's a fair few thousand here. Why are you not pulling back? Would you like to stand and be shot? Please fall back, sir. You guys mounted up again, and we are back in formation. Let's just go single line. You sir, get on your horse. I don't know where or what. Oh, okay, your single line's over here. Let's see if we can actually clear out these skirmishers. They'll probably retreat back to their line, but these boys aren't going to get that chance. There you go. No, maybe these boys won't either. Just keep going. Completely wipe them out. Nice. Alright. With our single line, could we actually form up somewhere like here? And then we can kind of try and come forward to take out these artillery positions. Stop going forward. That's not your order. Okay. Oh. Quick. Let's not get carried away here, lads. Go back. The plan will be trying to push up, silence these guns. It looks like there's some Confederate infantry supporting, well, ish, come out to engage this small regiment, but nothing else. Reorganization going on. Any more threats down here? Yeah, these boys are kind of coming back in the fight, but they won't stand for long once re-engaged. They haven't had enough of a downtime. Okay, so what I want to try here is actually just an en masse skirmish front to begin with. Let's get our units in position. Issue the dismount command. Everybody dismounts, love to see it. Let's go loose order. May have been a bit quick. Okay. They have not gone loose order. Come on. Right, I'll just do it by you now. Don't know why they're moving out, to be perfectly honest, but hey ho. Right. Loose order it is. And then, can we advance like so? Okay, and we've got a little bit of infantry spoilers. That should be enough to clear out these cannons, I think. In fact, I'm going to pull the right multi-unit. You guys, which unfortunately is a chunky unit. It was one of the small ones to go and deal with the 4th Maryland over here. Because they just need a stern charge, you'll see them off again. I think by the time you get there, that position's not going to be useful. So in fact, let's bring some over this way. We'll decide what to do then. You're still not on loose order, come on. There you go. Slowly advancing across the hill. Get mount up again. Let's go 2 times speed just till we close this gap. A lovely white jackets, green trousers. Trademark of Leslie. What is it not to be a soldier if not look dashing at the same time? Jones is losing in. Is that my fellow? Yes, and that's fair. Let's try and take care of all these while we're here. You're going to see this infantry brigade regiment off again. And then Jones, I think, yeah, we'll need a bit of a chill. Go get him, son. Yeah, we'll do the pump protect Jones's flank, which would be nice, actually. Give him a bit of security. Ah, just avenged, if nothing else. And we'll take his place on the line. But these boys will not be standing for long. Oh, that rate of fire, not on 2x, but still. Good job, gentlemen. Let's continue to convince them it was a bad idea to come here. Any more? You're still pushing forward slowly. Oh, you guys are standing for a while. Fair play. There's only 25 of you. That is disappointingly impressive. Let's move it. Okay, they're broken. Beautiful. Right, you guys have engaged them. Let's see if we can't clear out these 3 infantry regiments, and where the first one has now gone. camels probably start becoming a little bit perilous. But we're going to have to get this job done first, at least. Victory's still fairly tentative. We've got 600 men standing against us here, and another 650, so it's like a chunky prize to be had. I mean, we have the rate of fire, we have the... yeah, we do have the numbers of barrels as well. Especially once we get a flanking force in place. I'm just going to have you guys come and see here. Probably just still in your horses, to be honest. As long as you're not re-engaged, it's not a problem. And these guys will feel all sorts of unhappy about that. Yeah, they've already broken. Well, you know what, why don't you just finish them off? And they've gone already. Excellent. Great bit of skirmishing there. Okay. And they've retreated into the wood lines. Things are going pretty good. These Cavalry's all reformed, so I think we're going to leave these Federals. And we're going to form up our brigade, and we're going to come down here. First thing we're going to do is actually let's take Jordan's Ridge. It's still early in the day, and then try and swing around. We're going to reroute all these guys down here and try and inflict a bunch more casualties. So everybody, no, of course, not everyone's on their horses. Some lots of skirmishing. It's nice to be able to just redeploy like this. Okay, you're all mounted up. Beautiful. Mount it up. Let's move out. Excellent. Oh, hang on. Someone's come to say hello. Let's convince them it was a bad idea. How many people have said it was 650? Tempted just to go straight in for it. Because they will have terrible melee stats because they're on the they're off their horses. Slow as we go through the trees. And then these guys should just break. There they go. No, not quite. Lots of casualties. Oh, we're sustaining a bunch of casualties as well. Haven't broken to their credit. We might go. Come on. Dismounted cavalrymen here. Well, let's get some support in. God, reckon there's a load of men here. All credit to 2nd Maryland there. They fought like absolute tigers. And they finally broke. Oof. Alright, some steep losses we've just picked up. Yeah, you are essentially done. You will break if you lose another man. Okay, I'm going to put out there and say that wasn't ideal. Right, fall back, gents. Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. Alright, let's reposition, catch our breaths, and go from there. Good. Okay. We're not far off the end here. It still feels like a victory, but at the same time, I can also see our command deciding to pull out because we've lost so many men. Why we've lost so many men, I'm not entirely sure. Or, I mean, what their own losses look like, to be fair. I mean, we have lost 1,000 of our horse. Man, that's pretty rough, actually. So to be fair, we are running at 20% casualties, which is in line with the rest of our forces. I definitely feel like we've inflicted more than we've taken, though. Every fight at the minute seems to be on a knife edge. Okay, but we are staying 4 minutes. Let's bring this one to a close here. We'll come back where we hopefully will just finish the battle by sweeping these guys off the field and breaking the overall federal morale. Because it cannot be great. Yeah, average morale of 29. That's pretty poor. And we'll get ourselves in a victory, at which point we will take command of Porterfield's division. And we'll probably have to do a little bit of reconstituting. We're heading into winter as well, which could hopefully give us a chance to recruit a bunch more men. We may have to... Oh, we could send some of these gentlemen home, actually, during the winter to get some additional resources. Manpower. And then we'll probably modify one of the other brigades into a pure cavalry brigade as well. Cool. Alright, but let's call things to a close there. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheerio.